So stars and their cores are formed. The iron nickel cores are formed. And for some reason, I don't know why I didn't write this over all this time. I think it's been almost 12 years now. Because iron and nickel are ferromagnetic, which means they are permeable, very strongly permeable. And permeability means, say you have aluminum block and an external magnetic field, there's an aluminum block. If you have an iron block there and you have an external magnetic field, the iron will induce its own magnetic field in alignment with the externally applied magnetic field. It's said to be very, very permeable, which means magnetic field induces a very strong, or the magnetic field is produced by the iron itself and aligns with the external magnetic field. What that means is the star itself forms iron cores by inducing magnetic fields inside the iron and nickel it collects in outer space. And that iron and nickel become magnetic itself and sticks to itself. That's how the beginnings of core formation occur, and that's why there's so much iron and nickel in the centers of dead stars, is because they're magnetically permeable. And I wrote a short paper here to put up on Vixra, but I don't think it's going to be published. It should have been put up already. But why old and dead stars have iron nickel cores according to stellar metamorphosis. I wrote that short paper here. Hi, Celeste. The thing about it is, think of a snow globe, but then I have here, but add the fact that the snow particles are ferromagnetic. The globe is a giant magnet with its center field alignment in the center, like Earth and all the evolving stars. And the globe is big enough to attract the heaviest material, iron nickel, into the center. Also add the fact that iron and nickel are very stable isotopes, so they can withstand lots of heat and pressure far beyond STP, which is standard temperature and pressure. So they're magnetically permeable, those two elements. And also it's cobalt too, and there's another gadolinium. It says also ferromagnetic, but mainly it's iron, nickel, and cobalt. But iron, nickel, because its abundances are a lot higher. And that's the reason why dead stars have those iron nickel cores, like Earth, like Mercury, like Venus, like Mars. It's because when they're younger, they collected all that iron in the center, and that iron was permeable to the externally applied global magnetic field of the star. And then as it cools and dies, that iron core remains and eventually gets exposed over time. And that's what we have here. And I can't believe I didn't see that before. 12 years of me being clueless about that, how right in front of me it was the entire time. There's lots of things that appear to be right in front of me the entire time I just completely ignore. All right, later.